ಸರ್ ಏನು ಸರ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಏನೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಇವರಿಗೆ, ಏನಾಯಿತು? ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಇದೆ, ಏನು ಮಹಾಭಾರತ ಕುಮಾರವ್ಯಾಸ ಭಾರತದ ಏನೋ ಕೆಲವೊಂದಿದೆ. ಈ ಹುಡುಗಿ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದಾಳೆ, ಭೀಷ್ಮನ ಹೆಂಡತಿಯಾದ ದ್ರೌಪದಿಯು. ಇವರು ಏನು ಸರ್ ಇದು 20 ವರ್ಷ ಹುಡುಗಿಗೆ ಭೀಷ್ಮ ಯಾರು ದ್ರೌಪದಿ ಯಾರು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಅಂದರು. ನಾ ಹುಡುಗಿನ ಬೈಬೇಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, 20 ವರ್ಷ ಕಲಿಸಿಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ ಆಕೆಗೆ. I have seen this in India and abroad, any other college, universities. I was so stupid. I should explain my predicament. First time when I was asked to speak in Harvard University, I was talking to the teacher graduates, final year graduate students of education department. Somebody had tutored me wrongly that the students of Harvard have horns on their head and they are arrogant. My mistake. I went with that perception. When I finished my class of 45 minutes, 1 hour, and I said, any questions? One girl stood up. She asked me, are you a visiting professor? I said, no, I'm a professor on visit. She smiled and said, why didn't you take the full course for us? Your class was interesting. I said, you may not like my course. See, remember my mistake. I was thinking that she's arrogant. I saw her eating chewing gum in the class. You may not like me as a course teacher. I said, why? She asked, you're eating chewing gum in the class. In India, it's a sign of disrespect for the teacher. I thought she would say, come on, what's the problem? I thought so. But the girl immediately picked up her wallet, removed a tissue paper, I'm sorry, I did not know. It was a slap on my face. Is it not right? I thought she is arrogant, but I was arrogant, carrying a prejudiced mind with me. Therefore, my friends, let's not understand, take these children wrong. They ask questions, wrong questions. In fact, recently one person asked me, sir, you've been talking about Vishwamitra. Recently, I spoke about Vishwamitra for about 8 days in Gokale. One boy came and asked me, sir, Vishwamitra talks so much. The fellow, Vishwamitra, all mistakes he did. He killed the children of Vashishta and he chased that Urvashi. Menaka or Urvashi, somebody. And then, he married both, in fact, interestingly. The question is, then, he went to Trishanku, he supported Trishanku, he lost his all tapasya and all that. How can he be great Rishi? I said, the problem is this, we don't understand properly. Why was it required? Vishwamitra was one of the topmost, even today is a Saptarshi. Among the Rishi Parampara we have, the topmost is Saptarshi. Vishwamitra remains a Saptarshi. The way he comes into Ramayana and goes back, he comes as unexpectedly and goes back unexpectedly. He comes and takes Rama, Lakshmana there. He didn't want Lakshmana, but Rama and Lakshmana are package deal. They go together. They went together. They killed Tataki. Look at it, how beautifully Vishwamitra managed it. And I explained to him, he said, my God, sir, I should read more about it. I said, look, the idea of Vishwamitra, he could have killed Tataki himself. He was a genius. He was a great warrior. He wanted Rama there, a 13-year-old boy, project on the platform of the world saying he's the most brave man. 13-year-old boy killing Tataki and Maricha. Maricha threw him to the seashore and Subahu killed him. And next what he did? He took Ahal Ashrama, Ahalyodhara. So suddenly Rama not only becomes a brave man, becomes a mystical man. Then goes to Janaka Ashrama, Janaka Raja Mithila. Then he breaks the Shivadhanus. So what is that Vishwamitra trying to do? He is trying to put an image before Rama saying that this young boy is the future icon for you. Who was the avatar before him? Parashurama. Parashurama was a violent model. And Vishwamitra wanted to replace a violent model by a non-violent model of Rama. He brought him there. And what a classic image. Shivadhanus was meant, why Shivadhanus came there? Shiva wanted to kill all the devatas and all that. He was angry in Daksha Yajna. And finally all devas are requested. He gave it back. And it came to the lineage of Janaka. It was symbol of violence. Rama broke it. And then Parashurama comes immediately after marriage. Parashurama, who is Parashurama? His own sister's son. Look at it. Vishwamitra's sister's son is Parashurama, and he knows he's a violent model. He replaces him by Rama, and then when the job is done, he goes away. The ability of a person to replace one icon by another icon in such a short span of time is amazing in Ramayana. And he never comes back into Ramayana. I explained to him, he said, sir, I didn't know this part, sir. I would like to make detailed studies, see me some books about it. This is young people today. I love them so much. But tell them the values, when you teach through Disha Bharat, I know they have done a remarkable job. They went to colleges. In fact, I remember the first class in MLA college where I was asked to take a class. I didn't know what Disha Bharat. Initially, we had discussion with Rekha ma'am and all that. There are about 60, 70 girls in the Lakshmi Amani college. And I told some stories about it. And I could see children crying. And one girl came and told me, sir, this story will change my life, sir. So that's what is required today. What Disha Bharat is doing is touching the lives of young people at the right time and turning their mind towards the glorious heritage and culture of India. Once you do that, if you do that at this age, you are contributing really substantially to the Indian glory. If I can talk nicely later on, higher age is all right, but this young age is more important. Catch them young is more important. In fact, I have a classic example. When I was the principal of the college, one day my Kannada lecturer came to me and said, she was telling me about the midterm examination paper. Sir, ಏನು ಸರ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಏನೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಇವರಿಗೆ, ಏನಾಯಿತು? ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಇದೆ, ಏನು ಮಹಾಭಾರತ ಕುಮಾರವ್ಯಾಸ ಭಾರತದ ಏನೋ ಕೆಲವೊಂದಿದೆ. ಈ ಹುಡುಗಿ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದಾಳೆ, ಭೀಷ್ಮನ ಹೆಂಡತಿಯಾದ ದ್ರೌಪದಿಯು ಇವರು ಏನ್ ಸರ್ ಇದು 20 ವರ್ಷ ಹುಡುಗಿಗೆ ಭೀಷ್ಮ ಯಾರು ದ್ರೌಪದಿ ಯಾರು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಅಂದ್ರು. ನಾ ಹುಡುಗಿನ ಬೈಬೇಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ 20 ವರ್ಷ ಕಲ್ಸಿಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ ಆಕೆಗೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಇಫ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಾಟ್ ಸಮ್ ಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಟು ಮೈ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಲ್ಡರ್ಸ್ ಅಟ್ ಹೋಮ್, ದೇ ಟಾಟ್ ಮಿ ಸಮ್ ಕಲ್ಚರ್. ಇಫ್ ಮೈ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ ಹ್ಯಾವನ್ ಗಾಟ್ ಇಟ್, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೈ ಫೇಲ್ಯೂರ್. I did not give it. When I say our children do not have culture, we have failed in not passing it on. In the last word, we say chain is as strong as the weakest link. A chain is supposed to be as strong as the weakest link. The moment the link gives away, it doesn't remain a chain. In the humanity, we are also a link. We are also a link. If I don't become a strong link, I don't pass on the heritage that I received from my elders to the next generation, I become the weakest link. I do not want to be weakest link. Therefore, good to be part of Disha Bharat. Talk to youngsters. And one thing I have learnt as a teacher is, we understand only when we start teaching. We never understood the subject when we learnt. Only when we taught, we understood it. Therefore, more we tell children about values and culture, we understand better and make them clearly understand. Therefore, I do not remain a weak link. I become a strong link so that this culture and heritage of India will continue for the next generations. Thank you so much.